Hey everybody, this is Runry as always. Get ready for me. What? Get ready with me for bed at quarter till 5 p.m. It's daylight out. Let's take off my makeup. Um, as you can see, the blush placement went really well. I wore it all day. I did put on. Okay, so I put on the Neko Yanin lip stain that I have. And before anybody jumps on me, I am not repurchasing anything from Neko Yanin. I dug a little deeper into the drama that's been going on. And it's even worse than what I had initially heard. And I don't know if for certain that this is true. I haven't seen it with my own two eyes. But knowing the internet, it sounds very plausible. So apparently Neko Yanin has a Discord, and in the Discord people are planning to dox a user named Bunny, who posted a negative review. It was a really neutral negative review, but it wasn't a positive review. And as a result, Neko Yanin has targeted Bunny, making reverse accusations, like saying, I am not Asian fishing. Bunny never said that Neko Yanin is Asian fishing. Neko Yanin has recently clarified that while some of the products are sourced from sites such as Alibaba, it is not technically white labeling, because white labeling is when you find a product pre-made and just slap your logo on it. And what Neko Yanin is doing is custom labeling, where there's a reformulation of sorts, like a different scent or a different color or something like that, and then a custom label is put upon it, and somehow that is different from white labeling in semantics alone. And that's a weird thing to get defensive about. There's nothing wrong with white labeling. Anyway, the problem isn't with the white labeling issue. The problem is with using a fan base to target someone who has done nothing wrong and doxing them and sending death threats to them and things like that. That's horrible. And the creator, Neko Yanin herself, is, at best not discouraging the haters, and at worst is putting fuel on the fire, if not directly encouraging. And that's not okay. Bunny did not do anything to deserve to get doxxed. I don't know if she's been doxxed already or if it's still something that was planned and never happened yet. But I've been doxxed before. I know I joke about I doxed myself, but that was an accident. Basically, somebody messaged me on Facebook and asked where I lived, and they leaked the info. And this was ages ago. But they leaked the info to a private section of a Facebook group that was dedicated to hating me, and that's a long story. But I was doxxed, and it was horrible to go through. And I nearly had to sell my house. or like immediately after buying it, which is stressful enough to sell a house. It's even more stressful to do it right after you bought it and just got comfortable. So for them to be trying to, or to have already doxed Bunny, whatever it is that has happened, um, over them having mold and broken items, and Bunny didn't do anything. Bunny literally was just like, "Hey, some of these reviews are negative. Here's what they've said, and also this is white labeling." And Neko Yanin got so defensive that she weaponized her fandom, and I don't want to participate in that fandom anymore. So I'm going to use up the remainder of my two Bloodline lip stains, Undead and Predator, and I'll have a disclaimer in every video in which I use them. But I'm not repurchasing them. Right now I'm wearing Predator. Excuse me. I really need to quit smoking cigarettes. Well, let's leave the small business drama for the experts to handle. My day was anticipatory. I stayed up all night last night because last time I had this appointment, I missed it because I went to sleep at a reasonable hour and did not wake up on time despite multiple alarms. And I didn't want to miss this appointment again because it was to get my Lexapro refilled after not having it for like eight or more days. And after 1 to 3 days without a dose, you can go into antidepressant discontinuance disorder, which is basically a fancy way of saying that you withdraw from the medication. And I've been dizzy and having high blood pressure, and I've been irritable, and it's just been not fun. And today I managed to make it to the appointment. I even did my makeup before the appointment, and I made it on time. And it was like an online appointment, so it's like easy to make it to, and it's kind of ridiculous that I missed it in the first place, but that's mental illness for you. It'll make you do ridiculous things like sleep through your alarms. But I got it refilled, and I went to the pharmacy instead of having it mailed to me, because in the past I was having it mailed to me because I didn't have transportation to pick it up. But now that I've signed up for skill building services, I have a ride a minimum of 3 times a week for at least an hour each time. So I have a lot more flexibility when it comes to buying things in person and picking things up. Do I have a mirror near me? Hold on. You gotta see something that's adorable. Can you see him? He likes being under the blanket. So I took a dose of Lexapro at maybe 2 p.m. That's what I guesstimated when I logged it. And that was I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get it today, because one, what if it costs more money than I had available to spend, because it's the very beginning of the month. It's the 2nd of December, and my monthly installment processes on the 4th of the month unless it's a weekend or holiday, and then it takes up to 3 business days to get into my account. So I'm a little bit broke, especially after Cyber Monday and Black Friday deals. And I didn't pay, but my older sibling spotted me the money to get my pipes thawed because they were frozen, only for me to have to get another repair from a different expert because the handyman doesn't do plumbing himself. His cousin does plumbing. Well, I haven't heard back from them, and I'm strongly considering buying a well pump and installing it myself using the power of Google and YouTube. Because if I can change the rotors and the brake pads and all that on a car using YouTube, I'm sure I can crawl under my house and fix the well pump so that my sinks and my bathroom will work. Oh man, I wish I could take a hot shower. That sounds delightful right now. Oh, I wish I could take a hot shower or a hot bath. Oh, I showered last night. It's just that I'm tired and I hurt. Well, anyway, I took the Lexapro around 2 p.m. Around 3:30, I started getting really nauseous. Was not sure I was going to hold my coffee from Wendy's down. But I did. And I'm feeling better now. But as soon as I started feeling better from the nausea, I started yawning over and over and over again. And I had the same feeling I had the other night where I was like, let me just lay down for an hour. And I laid down for an hour, and then I laid down around 5 p.m. and I woke up at 10 a.m. the next morning. And because of that, I missed my medication that I'm supposed to take every night. There's cat hair on my nose. I'm trying to make sure I got all the makeup off. There's eyebrow hairs in the paper towel. I should have thought ahead. I put away my makeup into the Rare Beauty bags without putting aside my moisturizer. This is Predator. Did it come off? My lips don't look magenta from here. I guess... Am I tripping? Yeah, that does not look like Nekoyanen's. Let me just show you real quick. Yeah, it's different. It's so faded. That's so bizarre. All I did differently was put the Wonder Skin clear gloss over top of it. I guess the Wonder Skin gloss removes the Nekoyanen lip stain. So does the NYX Duck Plump. Oh, I forgot to mention, I found the remote to my ceiling fan light, if you couldn't tell. Um, where did I just... Oh, here it is. I like to keep these bloodlines in their packaging. Oh, yeah. Another thing about the bloodline lip stains. Do you notice anything about this one? Let me show you the other one. When did that happen? I was going to show you that this one is still intact, but it's not. The little charm has fallen off of both of them. And also, why glue a magnet to a plastic? I understand a magnet won't stick to plastic, but why not just use a metal cap or not a magnet and glue that? I'm so itchy right now. But anyway, I don't really like Undead as much as I liked it on the videos and pictures I saw before I bought it. It has a slight green tinge to it, and I was hoping for something that was pure blue, so that when I mixed it with the magenta, it would come out purple, not muddy, you know? So I was disappointed in that, but I tried to make it work. Where did you... I'm losing my marbles. Here it is. Here's the other little charm. It's like a cross shape. And this little part right here is the magnet. And it gets glued. There's the glue on there. This is a plastic cap that's been designed to look metallic, but it's not magnetic. I need to take my meds. I'm just glad the nausea passed. I can handle going to bed early. But feeling nauseous, I hate. I hate feeling nauseous more than I like the end result of... Wait, what? I hate being nauseous more than I hate the end result of nausea. If you catch my drift. I'm trying not to trigger anybody. I missed. That looks explicit. Anyway. I need to make a poll on what the hell to do. Should I ask my handyman to fix my tripod? Because as you can see by me sitting down on the couch in this weird ass angle, my tripod is stuck, angled downwards from the live stream the other day outside in the yard where I was trying to film the inside of the barrel when the fire got low. And I tightened it real good so it wouldn't fall over. And now I can't untighten it. And the handle for changing the direction of the 360 and the level, the handle's in the way of the knob, and I don't know if I need to oil the knob or get a wrench plier thingy or what. I don't know what to do to fix it. So if I can't fix it, I'll have to get a new one. But maybe I can ask my handyman if his grip strength is strong enough to turn that little tiny knob. Because I've tried everything. At this point, I've forgotten what direction to turn it in. Honestly. I'm exhausted. Where'd my glasses go? Oh, they're right here. I was almost sitting on them. I'm probably gonna get hungry after I take my Lybalvi. Okay, I know what to eat. For a second I was racking my brain for anything appropriate to eat that's simple to make. And I was like, I don't want to make an entire pasta dish right now. I'm exhausted. I don't want to cook. But I do believe there's some mozzarella sticks in the freezer that I can pop in the oven. Ooh, how scandalous, my shoulder's showing. I need to take my meds. Three times a day, I take 2 of these. And it does 2 things for me. 1, it reduces cravings for alcohol. 2, it reduces anxiety so that every time I get into a car ride, I don't scream like I used to. Even before I jumped out of a car. Yeah, I have a drink right here. I was like, damn, do I have to get up? Oh my god, it's name brand? I have name brand soda. That's weird. Oh, my sibling. My sibling bought me groceries. So, not a sponsor, but I'm washing it down with Dr. Pepper. And I do usually take the, if I have 3 medications to take at 10 a.m., I usually just take them all in a handful. But I want to show you the different pill shape and color. This is Lybalvi. Yeah, my name's not on it, so let me show you. Lybalvi. It is a combination of olanzapine, which is the generic for Zyprexa, which is a combination of mood stabilizer and antipsychotic in the same medicine. It's not 2 drugs in one, Zyprexa, but it does 2 things. So if you have both schizophrenia and bipolar, like me, you can use Zyprexa to treat both. And I'm on Lybalvi, which is a combination of Zyprexa plus samorphodam. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but it is an opioid analog. So if I plan to get any kind of like surgery, I have to stop taking Lybalvi and switch back to Zyprexa for a while leading up to the surgery so that the anesthesia works. The samidorphan, or however you pronounce it, the opioid analog, it counteracts the weight gain effect of the Zyprexa. So in theory, it prevents you from gaining weight, but in reality, it just prevents you from gaining as much weight. But thankfully, I'm not going to take them right now, but I will show you. I take one of these in the morning. That's Wellbutrin. Wellbutrin is a selective dopamine reuptake inhibitor. Where did I put it? Oh, yeah. And I can take one of these any time of day. It's Lexapro. And that's a selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. And next time I go to the pharmacy, I'm picking up a medication called Vistaril, which treats anxiety more acutely, whereas, excuse me, the acompressate, where I take 2 of those 3 times a day, the acompressate, it takes like a week or 2 to build up, and you have to take it consistently for that week or 2 for it to actually work. So you don't see effects immediately like you do for Vistaril. And I'm going to be taking the Vistaril to help me not get anxious when I'm traveling on the highway for Christmas. I think that's all I need to do. Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta make mozzarella sticks. Well, I'm gonna make mozzarella sticks. And, I feel like there's something I'm forgetting. Oh well. If it's important, it'll come to me. I need to get some sleep. Thanks for tuning in. My brain is suddenly fried, so I have nothing more I think I'm capable of saying. But thanks for tuning in. Love you. See you in the next one. Bye.